We have other headlines to tell you about first. Like, for example, Blue Sky is a complete cesspool.
Oh
So
my
apparently,
God.
there's been this huge uptick in child sexual abuse material and death threats. So here's all these liberals claiming that this is the new peaceful, like non-crazy Twitter alternative or X alternative. And it turns out they're the crazy ones. Surprise.
Yeah, nobody's surprised by this. Yeah, it's a bunch of pedos and commies. That's what it is.
I mean, it's just, and now there's going to
Surprise.
be like, oh, they're going to have to figure out how to moderate it. Really?
Uh-huh. Right. Okay. Good
Really?
luck with that. Good luck.
And then for those of you who are wondering what Kamala might be doing next, of course, we've talked about her possibly running for governor of California. And now there are apparently book publishers after her to write a memoir of some sort, offering $20 million.
I cannot. She won't write anything. It'll all be unburdened. There's just going to be a bunch of unburdening and burdens in there. If she writes it, there's no way she can write a book. $20 million, you guys.
It's just disgusting.
It is obscene. It's totally obscene.
And why would anybody want to read her nonsense? You know what I mean?
I don't want to be friends with those people.
Same. Because
they're the same people. They're the same people on Blue Sky.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Also, there is now apparently this ethics report that was completed about Matt Gaetz is going to be released. The House Ethics Committee secretly voted to release the report about Matt Gaetz's conduct before the end of this Congress. It's expected to be made public after the House's final day of votes this year, right as they're about to leave for the holidays. And Matt Gaetz responded to that with a long diatribe about how he was fully exonerated. He was charged with nothing, not even a campaign finance violation. The witnesses were not credible. But he did say, in my single days, I often sent funds to women I dated, even some I never dated, but who asked. I dated several of these women for years. I never had sexual contact with someone under 18. Any claim that I have would be destroyed in court, which is why no such claim was ever made in court. My 30s were an era of working very hard and playing hard too. It's embarrassing, though not criminal, that I probably partied, womanized, drank, and smoked more than I should have earlier in life. And I live a different life now, but at least I didn't vote for CRs that F over the country.
I mean, there's that. I don't have a problem with this. If people are defaming him, I wonder, because if none of this stuff is true and now he has this label on him, because he does have a label, it's lingering because the media has like placed that on him, because you know how our media is. If he's done none of this stuff and the media has put this on him and it's just all a big bunch of garbage, he should just start suing everybody. This is what all these people should start doing. That's what I would do. I would just lawyer up and just start suing the crap out of everybody who called me like a sex trafficker or whatever. I mean, seriously, this is what they've put a bunch of nasty titles on this guy. So, you know,
I mean, and he's resigned. Like, just leave him alone already. You know what I mean?
I know, right?
A point of personal privilege as we talk about our sponsor, Venice AI, Venice.ai/chicks. We've told you about this AI platform before. It has been so handy for me. I told you guys last time we mentioned it that I had put my MRI results, the actual diagnostic report of my MRI text. I put the text into Venice AI and said, can you please explain this to me like I'm 5? Because I don't understand all of this medical terminology. And it really did explain what was going on with my knee. And so, and thank you again to everybody who sent me all their stories about their knee replacements and all of that stuff. I saw the doctor yesterday and I confirmed with Venice AI this morning everything that the doctor told me yesterday. And I'm hoping, need everybody to pray really, really hard that I am tentatively scheduled for a knee scope on Monday. Hoping that I can put off a knee replacement for another 5-7 years, maybe. He feels very confident. Love the doctor. He feels very confident that a scope will really, really help based on my results. And so just have to get through the insurance garbage. But everything that doctor told me, I plugged it in to Venice AI and it said, tell me about what a knee scope will do for me based on the MRI results that you explained to me. And it was just like a carbon copy of what the doctor said. So that was really, really cool. It's just such a handy thing to be able
Mhm.
Yeah, it's handy for so many reasons. That, for recipes, if you like talking to, like, characters, they have all of these new characters that you can either create, or they have one that I saw this morning called Sailor Twift,
Oh
and
my
it's like
gosh.
the the avatar looks like Taylor Swift, and you essentially can just have a big, giant, long conversation with her if you want to.
If you're into
So,
that. Yeah.
if you're into
If
that sort of
you're
thing.
into that.
It's really cool. And obviously, the pictures that you can create are super cool too. So, if you would like to try it out, just visit venice.ai/chicks. It is private, it is uncensored AI compared to a lot of the other ones out there. Use promo code chicks. You can get 20% off of their extraordinarily low subscription price of just $49 a year. That means you have unlimited ability to use all of their features. So check it out, venice.ai/chicks.
It is done.
Also, interesting news in the media world, and that is allegedly Tim Pool of the Timcast is reportedly selling the entire Timcast operation to the Daily Wire, effective with the first of the year. So that seems kind of a big deal, and
It's a big deal.
Tim's expected to move to Nashville. I don't know,
Mhm.
like, how many people might lose their positions with the Timcast operation as a result of this move, but that is apparently happening.
That
So,
must have been a big money deal. I can
wow.
only imagine how much money was spent to do this deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was some serious money that
Yeah. It's
exchanged
just
hands there.
right, a lot. So that and he's his own big conglomerate, right?
Yeah,
So it was a good move on Daily Wire's part, but man,
I know.
wow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's something.
Mhm.
And speaking of money moving, I hope you guys didn't look at the stock market yesterday. But if you didn't, I'm going to tell you what happened. It lost 1,100 points. There's been like a 10-day losing streak now. This is apparently due to a couple factors. One of which is that the Jerome Powell said that he believes that there's only going to be 2 rate cuts in 2025 instead of 4. But Fox suggested that part of this could have been just because of what happened yesterday with the continuing resolution fight. So it's not been a good time in the stock market right now. Just
Mm-mm.
it's not
Just
it's
don't
not a
look at
good
your
time.
stuff. Just
Just
don't
don't look
look.
at
Just
it.
write it out. You know, that's what I always do. I just don't even look. I just write it out. It's like the
Yeah,
long game, you know? You gotta play the long game.
it's painful to
And I'm
look.
never gonna stop working, so what do I care? Seriously, at this
Fair
point, whatever.
point.
Whatever.